going to tell Jack.
When?
Believe it or not, Brad, I've already tried.
How hard could it be? 3 little words. I'm not dying.
I know. And I've gotten so close to saying it. But then something interrupts me, and I...
You what?
I think of all the reasons why I shouldn't say it.
Like what?
Like I prayed for more time with Jack, and my prayer was answered.
Blaming your lies on God? No, come on, Carly. That's rich. Come on.
I didn't manipulate any of this. I didn't pretend to be dying. I honestly believed I was, along with the entire medical community.
That didn't stop you from enjoying Jack having played nursemaid with you?
No, wait. I did not ask him to take care of me. He insisted. He opened the door, and I just sort of let him walk through it. Is that so terrible?
Yeah, when he thinks he's standing by the side of his children's dying mother. Yes.
I need more time with him. And if this is how it has to happen, it's gonna come out eventually anyway. So what difference does it make if I just wait a little bit longer?
So we're back to me waiting for Carly to die. I can't do that. That's awful, Jack. I'm not gonna do it. Forget it.
Forget the house thing? Or something else?
I don't know. Jack, I don't know.
The longer you wait to tell Jack, the bigger difference it'll make. But then again, you already know that, don't you?
What are you talking about?
You didn't plan this, Carly, but you are using it. You can't tell me you haven't noticed Jack gradually abandoning his wife to spend 24/7 with you. And you're thinking, well, the longer I can get Jack to think I'm halfway to heaven, the closer we'll get. Unless, of course, what could happen? Oh, I know. That even if he finds out the truth, that'll be in so deep that he couldn't leave you if he tried.
Okay, you're right. Jack has been much more attentive. He's been much more loving since he first thought he was losing me.
Surprise, surprise.
He still cares about me, Brad. I knew it. And I care about him.
It's too late, Carly. He's got a brand new marriage, and it's wrong for you to keep separating him from his wife every chance you get.
He cares about Katie. I know he does. He's just torn right now.
And that suits you just fine.
Jack is worth fighting for. I've never said otherwise. And if Katie isn't willing to fight for him as hard as I am, then she doesn't deserve him.
Hey, I don't want you giving up on us. Katie, look at me. Since the moment we were married, nothing has been the way it's supposed to be. But that's life, okay? There's no handbook for dealing with this stuff. Just know that I love you, and I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
It's not while Carly's alive. Oh my God, I can't believe I just said that. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. You're entitled. I don't blame you.
I don't know how to handle this either, Jack. I just feel like no matter what I do, Carly holds all the cards. How do I compete with a dying woman?
Okay. All right, go with me here. Let's play this out. All right, you live. Jack finds out that you were lying about you dying, okay, and you didn't tell him. He's gonna ignore this? The absolute biggest lie in your long history of lies, and you live happily ever after.
He doesn't need to find out.
He might, when you don't die.
I'll tell him. Eventually. That it was a misdiagnosis. I'll just fudge the time frame a little bit.
How?
There's no reason he has to know that the doctor already told me. He could find out in a week or two. After I've gotten Jack to admit that if he had a second chance with me, he'd take it. Then there'd be no turning back.
And that's quite a plan. Unless, of course, I tell him now.
You wouldn't.
I might.
Why would you rat me out?
Maybe because you're lying to my brother, doing the nastiest, most conniving thing that you have ever done. And then you're playing with his heart, you're playing with his mind. You know what I mean? You're letting him give up his new life, a marriage, just because he thinks you're about to croak.
If Jack walked out on his marriage to be with me, that was his choice. Doesn't it say something?
It says he's a good man to use that to land him where you want.
He's not a victim here.
All right. Okay. What about Katie? Not that I expect you to care, but she's in this. All right, you know, and her heart is broken because her groom abandoned her on her wedding night to be with you.
I'm not competing with Carly, Katie. I swear it. Me moving in, it's mostly for the kids' sake.
It still doesn't change the fact that you're living with her and not your wife.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that it put you in such an impossible position. I love you too. I do.
But it doesn't change the fact that it's so hard for me to know that you're walking away from me to go live with your ex-wife.
Katie, the situation is finite.
That's my point. Knowing there's an end makes me start to wish for things that I don't want to wish for. Don't you get it? When you married me, you made me a better person. But if I stay in this marriage under these circumstances, I don't know how much longer I can stay the woman that you fell in love with.
Katie has shown us over and over and over again that she is more than capable of taking care of herself.
Okay, Carly, you don't have any sympathy for her. Fine. What about your kids?
My kids are fine.
Yeah, what about your kids, Carly? Yeah, they're fine? You're letting their hearts break. They still think you're dying, Carly. I mean, is it worth it for you? Is this all worth it? To put them through that so you can manipulate your love life? What kind of mother does that?
I have figured out a way to let my kids know that I'm going to be just fine.
How? How? How?
Just don't tell Jack, okay? I may not be dying, but I did get sick, and that must have happened for a reason.
And that's what you're telling yourself?
It brought Jack back to me. And I didn't want Katie to be involved. I certainly don't want to hurt her. But this is bigger than all of us.
Please, do not say kismet.
Hey, fate then. It's fate. You wouldn't interfere with fate, would you?